Capricorn. This is for Capricorn, April to May 2023. We have 3 sets of oracle cards, the messages of love. We have the Fortune Oracle and the Zodiac Oracle. And we have the Universal Golden for the read, all uprights, and then the Rider-Waite Mini for clarifiers, both upright and reversals. So we're going to get right into this. For you, Capricorn, it's 1:25 on the clock as we start, which is the 1 of the Magician, the 25 of the Knight of Wands. 125 also comes up as an 8th. There's a reference to silver in that as well. Or nickels and quarters. I'm getting changed, like nickels and dimes and quarters. And pennies. So coins coming up. Okay, I've already pre-shuffled and cleared the cards, but we're going to shuffle a little bit more. For those of you interested, I do have a lot of Capricorn in my chart. My moon, my Saturn, and my Jupiter are conjunct in Capricorn. So for you, Capricorn, April going into May 2023, the question today is, what is new for you this spring, going into this new year? Capricorn, it feels good. Capricorn. April to May 2023. Capricorn. Oh, got a few there. All right. The one that fell on the floor is time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity, and that can have a lot of different references. And this fell in my lap. Support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. And play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. And then chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. The bottom of the deck is obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts, and that could be of anything. So let's see where that leads. And again, this doesn't sound necessarily romantic. This can be with any relationships in your life right now. Maybe you're arguing with someone or you're not agreeing, so maybe some distance will help bring clarity for both of you. And that can just be in your own room or, going to work for the day and coming back later. But to lean on your inner circle during this time, play hard, find time to laugh, goof off, enjoy each other, and then the attraction is mutual. So whether that's a friend, family member, a lover, whoever it is, it's just really, to remind you to not sit in sad energy or guilt energy or any of those energies, to find time to just goof off and have fun with each other. Okay? Especially those you really resonate with and connect with in a chemical way. All right, so, and this can even be for 2 people to take a break from whatever you're dealing with and go have fun together instead, right? To focus on whatever's going really well for you as opposed to keeping your focus on something that's not going as well for you right now. To manifest. And so, are the obsessive thoughts yours? Are the obsessive thoughts somebody else around you? This is for Capricorn from April to May 2023. What is new for you this spring? We have goals. 13 is the death card in transition. So there could be, it is the ending of the old year going into the new year here. So there's a big transition here for you regarding gold. Perhaps you're dealing with gold coins right now, as coins came up as well. Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. So this is very positive. And then we also have birth. Universal energies bring you opportunity and possibility. And then the angel comes up here too. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. So let's see what I have here. The bottom of the deck for you is abundance. It's number 1, which is the Magician, also the Divine Masculine energy. Lucky times are ahead of you, along with good news, success, and prosperity. That's your underlying energy. And then again, these are all positive as well. You have positive progress here, and your goals will be achieved. With birth, universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. And then the 4 is stability, but also the Emperor, perhaps. For me, it's the Lambda Leap, the L and the 1. And then the 2 of the Angel is your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. So not only are you successful here in opportunity and coin, right, new life and money, but also you have guidance and protection. And that could be the Divine Feminine, as well as the High Priestess, or just 2 of you, right? Stability in 2 people, and a big transition here. So we have these 3 guys. We'll leave goals showing so that you can at least see that one. That was the first card out. And then we have the Zodiac deck, which will give us the element, the signs, or the planets that are most significant for you right now. So it could be, 125 came up. So if you can't afford gold right now, maybe you're being guided that silver might be a good investment for you. And of course, I can't tell you what to invest in. I'm not a financial advisor, but coins did come up twice already, and we are seeing gold. So take the message as you receive it. All right, Capricorn. April to May 2023, Capricorn. What is the energy that's most relevant to you, most significant? What is the most significant energy right now? I have air. Okay, so 25 is the Knight of Wands, which is really get up and go in combination with air here. A lot of, again, obsessive thoughts over here, perhaps intellectualizing, feeling light. We have Uranus, which is Aquarius as well, so it could be some, and 20 for me is the Judgment card's Aquarius for me, and the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius for me. So there's a lot of Aquarius, Sag energies here, which is very free thinking because they're very free in different ways. Sagittarius is very open-minded and very, kind of like that. It's like, for me, it's that Jesus energy of like walking the earth, in your bare feet, and just whoever you run into, that's cool. Whereas Uranus and Aquarius is more just really group and intellectually oriented. But there's air in combination with this Sagittarius energy. So it's very interesting the way these came up. And there's also more of a masculine versus feminine energy over here. And the age of Aquarius here. And Gemini is coming up here too. So that can reference Gemini, air signs in general, because we have Aquarius, Gemini, perhaps Libra over here. This also can reference twin energy or duality, doubles of things. The bottom of the deck is the moon. And this has been coming up a lot this week. We have the 14 of the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius again. Patience, balance, the angelic realms, that higher love. But again, this is kind of S&M-y, right, in the dress she's wearing. So, and there's also Cancer energies coming up with that in the underlying energy. So with the 1, which is the Magician, there's Gemini here too. So Gemini Cancer energies may be related to the obsessive thoughts. Okay. And again, Gemini in the age of Aquarius, and Gemini is all about Mercury and communication. And again, duality and twins. So let's see where this goes. I was just getting I'm seeing that like an eye of a bird all of a sudden for some reason. And there's an egg over here too. And I was just looking at my eggs before I started because I haven't put my eggs out in a while. So maybe I need to put my eggs out for you here. Okay, so you have the eggs. And I don't know what this measure is. And there's a lot of interesting shapes in this card. The first instinct I was getting was music, even though it's not really musical instruments. That's the kind of energy that was coming up there. And there's very mercurial energy with this, the hair and everything. And I don't know if that's measuring temperature or I can't really tell. But again, wind velocities are coming up here as well. Look at all the hair blowing. Maybe someone's blowing out their hair too much. It's getting really dry. And this one's upside down, right? So you could see this other character here. Their hair is a little bit different. And that can represent, and they both look like masculines energies here. So it could be a couple. Or just referencing, even in the people who are most alike, there still can be subtle differences there. And there could be a new birth here as well. But again, a lot of wind, a lot of change, the winds of change. And I'm getting these two perhaps coming together as them. But there's a lot of air right there. Okay. Leave my eggs. So with abundance, that would be Taurus energies too, with the Empress, as the eggs are rolling all over the place. Look who stands alone. It's the little one. The cheese stands alone. I'm getting nuts over here. Oh, they're also reminding me of angelite, the stone. I mean, I think these eggs are just glass, but it's that color of angelite. And these two don't want to stay together. And this could be two parents who may be having issues with each other right now or just not agreeing on something. And this is like everyone, both parents and the child, going to their separate corners right now. See, Taurus, Moon, and Capricorn. All right, so Capricorn, for April to May 2023, what is new for you this spring going into this new year? Capricorn. Capricorn. Feeling like I can't breathe all the way in. It's 1:37 on the clock, which is the Magician and the King of Cups, which is a leap to unconditional love. And again, this is three people with conditions in the relationship. So you may need to work on that unconditional love energy. The first card out for you, Capricorn, is the Page of Swords. Again, air energy. So that could be a message. It could be an air sign child. Again, the air sign child who is out here. Perhaps someone getting into Little League, playing ball, stepping up to the plate, taking a swing. This could be someone going out to the countryside for a break or vacation, or deciding what to do for summer vacation. Right? This just can be the countryside. It can be the country house, a ranch, anything that's, you know, out in the country or just not the city anyway. This could be costume too, reenactments, things like that. Somebody might be into that. But there is a message here. And again, Mercury comes up with the Page of Swords. So there's a lot of Gemini here. We have the Page of Wands here as the challenge. So this could be two different children. This one's very shaman and galactic. And this one may be more traditional over here or likes reenactments instead. Maybe they're both doing reenactments. And they're having fun doing that with each other. Or role playing. And that could be role playing in a situation like reversing each other's roles and then expressing the other person's point of view so that you can see how different the other person sees it than you do. Very interesting. Or getting kids to do this as well. So we have air and fire right there. Perhaps two children or messages or pets. You know, one likes to play King of the Mountain. The other one likes it on the plains there, or more simple. Or someone wants to go to the country house and somebody else wants to go to the mountains. And the foundation for you here is the energetic exchange, the back and forth here. And again, a lot of Mercury energy, but there's fire here too. And fire. What was coming up? We had all air signs up there. Was there any fire signs? We have Scorpio and Aries came up there. So perhaps Aries energy. I don't want my tree to, my amethyst to set on fire over here. So this could be an Aries energy. And this could be any of the air signs, but it's most likely Gemini is coming up for me for that energy. In the recent past here, you have the Strength card, or Leo. This could be a pet or a child as well. Someone who needs to learn how to control themselves, or taming your inner beast, right? This lion has their tail between their legs. Perhaps the need to humble someone's ego or your own ego. Or again, just get a pet under control or a child under control. Or again, these two, you know, like playing out in the yard with the pet over here. And perhaps the pet, you know, needing to be taken off to the side so that they can actually play ball. Crowning here for you, Capricorn, is the Six of Pentacles, which is sharing and being charitable, or perhaps settling out. Gifted or being gifted. And again, coins are here as well, being given. That could be some kind of distribution. So are you receiving a distribution? Are you getting a refund on your taxes? Are you getting inheritance or some kind of settlement? Or this could be trying to mediate the kids, right, when they're not getting along. And this can be two adults acting like children as well. What's coming up soon for you, Capricorn, is the Five of Pentacles. It's the two, you know, that could be the two lovers out in the cold. But this also could be someone in exile, or a patient, you know, someone who's injured or ill or destitute in some way, which two children normally are destitute, right? That's their normal station in life, right? Because they haven't had a chance to earn yet. So they may feel left out in the cold. Maybe somebody else received some kind of distribution, but they feel left out because they didn't get a distribution. Or maybe somebody got a refund and somebody else didn't. Or perhaps children now want to be more involved in their finances. You see yourself as the Hanging Man. And are you seeing new perspectives, or is this a wake-up call? Is there ego involved here? Are you being wise? This could be doing a lot of back and forth with children and messages. Perhaps you have to take kids to sports or lessons or school, whatever it is, a lot of back and forth there, or just communicating a lot of love energy back and forth, or physical energy like playing sports or playing with the dog. And just making sure people are sharing nicely, being nice to each other, right? So even when you don't have a lot, there's this energy of not needing much, as long as we have each other. Okay, so you see yourself as being wise, or perhaps living in a vacuum, or feeling sucked into this energy here. Or not wanting to be pulled back into an energy of lack again, because maybe you experienced that earlier in your life. What's around you, or how others might see you, is the Chariot. Right, so you have two major arcana here. You see yourself as a major arcana, and so do other people, unless this is somebody else or another energy around you. And this could be a vehicle, this could be a vacation, travel, taking the show on the road, it could be ascending, or just maybe people see you as performing in a puppet show. And again, reenactments, or perhaps you're doing the school play. Or taking the dogs on the road with you, wherever you go. Or perhaps considering two. Maybe you're considering a second. The block here for you, Capricorn, is the Two of Cups, the one-to-one time, right? So if you get another pet or another child, there'll be less one-to-one time for the two parents. And again, there was a triangle here of two adults and then a child over here, all in their separate corners. Or this could just be three people wanting to go on different vacations for the summer or trying to figure out what they're going to do this summer. But your challenge is this child or inspiration, and your block is the Two of Cups, which is partnering or compromise, doing one-to-one activities or seeing eye to eye is a block right now. And then at the end here is the sun coming out. There's lots of playful, childlike energy right here, which is really nice. This also could be Leo energy. You have both Leo cards here and here. And for me, this is Capricorn or Pisces. And then we have Cancer here as well. Again, a lot of Leo child pet energy, just fun, romance, games. And it's springtime, right? A lot of sports come out in the spring, just doing things outside. There may be an energy of another snowstorm coming in here before it's all cleared out, or someone who lives in a more snowy area who's still getting some snow. And what is connected to what's left hanging in limbo for you is the Knight of Swords. And this deck, he's been coming out a lot for the reads. And this is that slave driver energy, which Capricorn can be that way. Capricorns are the ones who can be workaholics for sure. And this is, like in the cotton fields and destitution on the other side of the tracks. This also can be snow, right? There's snow on this side of the hill, but not on this side. It's like, hey, where'd our snow go? I'm getting popcorn too, or, cotton candy type of energy. And we have a lot of horses here, white horses. And this could be taking your kids horseback riding as well. But you could be divided between a snowy place and a summer place, like out in the country in the summer, or going to the mountains to ski. And then what's hanging in limbo here is the High Priestess. Maybe you need this person to settle the decision, right? The third person. Needing a third person to break the tie. All right, so we're going to look at the underlying energy now. And we may get back to a few more cards at the end to see what's up. Okay. There's so many big stories coming up. Let's see if I can. All right, I could go through the whole deck with this story. The underlying energy is the Queen of Pentacles. And that definitely could be you. Let's see where it's coming from. So we have this loving energy of the children here playing nicely in the garden. And here's the King of Pentacles taking charge. And that could be a parent, a grandparent, or again, a graduation ceremony. And this even could be for little kids, like a mock graduation so that they can feel important. And again, this could be someone in your own yard or at a school, with the announcements and the ceremony. And receiving flowers, whatever ceremonial thing you're going through right now. We have a couple kings back here. Let's see the offering here. So again, the institution, so graduation ceremonies, religious ceremonies, but we have this is like God and the devil. But this is the all boys club where they expect them to bow down to them. And then you got the devil over here who expects you to be chained together. That's some weird energy together. I don't like those two cards together. But they're offering some kind of passion or project here. I don't know if that's Capricorn and Taurus. There's a very independent person over here, or two independent people, right? Someone who works a lot, and then one who's very independent, right? They have everything they need. 8 Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles. Could be a partners or a marital couple here. Very present in the moment. Maybe someone works as a firefighter as well, or a cowboy over here. They could be working like an assembly line night and day to keep them in the life they're accustomed to. And that could be a partner or a child. And then we have, the devil and the Hierophant, right? The religious person and the one with addictions and codependencies. Or like I said, just could be Capricorn and Taurus. And offering some kind of passionate offer, growth or creativity to the King of Cups and King of Pentacles, who could very well be a Capricorn as well. We do have Capricorn in the underlying energy. So this one too could be Capricorn, or they're just other earth signs. And then we have the loving children here, or soulmates, perhaps feeling imprisoned or freed now that there's nice weather outside. And again, someone being freed from their prison in order to offer love and receive the truth or triumph or information from the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so you got the King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. Love and truth between, along with this could be their inner children and setting themselves free. Very interesting. And the King of Cups can represent unconditional love as well. So we could have marital partners here, we could have siblings here, or just two earth signs who are well established. Let's see how this goes. Either feeling imprisoned or anxious, or being set free, or the kids or you both feeling free now that they can go outside and play. But again, this also could be graduation ceremonies and getting certificates and being offered lots of love, lots of appreciation. Okay. It feels like a lot of young children, though. It doesn't feel like high school age children, although it could be for some. Where are we? We're in April. April showers brings May flowers. And let's see here. So there seems to be some kind of earth-based family over here, or it could be a very wealthy family with the King and Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, which definitely can be an independent child. And that would represent the 3 eggs on the table, right? Because they're all independent. That could be a political thing, right? This could be where independent becomes almost as large as Republican and Democrat. Very interesting. But there is a message. So there's this energy of Mercury and the winged messenger getting a message out. This could be advertising as well, but challenged by the passionate side of things, being inspired, perhaps in an alternative way, perhaps challenged to be king of the hill, right? Wanting to keep it more simple. And this is, this dressing up may be more, old European, where this is very shaman galactic, right? Very different ways of thinking. Awakening, you awakening to other perspectives, whether it's your children, your partner, both, other people, other children in the world. Right? Having, again, that energy of needing to see eye to eye. Even if you're different, it's okay to appreciate each other's differences. A lot of Leo energy here as the challenge, but also the block being cups energy or water. And we have Cancer here. And we have Pisces here. So fire and water seem to be very significant there for you. And yet earth is very significant in the underlying energies. Why is the Queen of Pentacles? The underlying energy there. And there we have the High Priestess. So that could be a sister. So these could be brother and sister. There could actually be 3 siblings here. This also could be someone who keeps to themselves, a silent partner, a nurse, an aide, a psychic, someone who's just more quiet or keeps, the confidentiality of the group. And then here is the 4 of Cups. And again, ignoring messages from them. This could also be someone who's just so obsessed with their thoughts and the underlying energy that they don't even see what's being offered to them. And there could be 2 feminine energies here. And this one's under the King of Pentacles here. So the High Priestess, or perhaps this could be Pisces or Virgo energy, even Aquarius will come up for this for me sometimes. They could be offering loving messages or kindness to someone like who's all that, very much in the 3D world, or just this one keeping to themselves, and this one wanting to be seen, this one sending love, but this one either ignoring them or just is so wrapped up in how they look and making sure they're just right that they don't even see this loving kindness that's being offered to them. And there could be sisters here for sure, as we have the Queen of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles under the King of Pentacles. Why is the Strength card there? And this just popped up on top. The 2 of Cups reversed with the 7 of Cups reversed. So again, not seeing eye to eye or being disconnected or at a distance, and dumping all your options, dumping emotional attachments that don't serve you anymore, letting go of any illusions that you might have had about someone or something here in a relationship. But it's like getting more real about something, not allowing yourself to dream, to wonder, to imagine, not seeing eye to eye here. Perhaps with a Leo or with a pet, maybe you don't get along with an animal, or not seeing eye to eye about an animal, or about a Leo, or about someone's ego, right? This is an ego thing where the 2 can't get on the same page. Perhaps dumping multiple loads or needing to have a garage sale and not being able to agree on what to get rid of. Again, doing work in the yard, working out, losing weight, or just carrying the weight of the world over here. Someone feeling like they have to do all the work, the slave labor. They've been doing a long time. And then the 8 of Wands and the foundation there. We have the Temperance card and the Queen of Swords reversed. And this is the energy of patience and balance, finding that perfect balance. And this could be someone very hurt or silent or being critical. This could be verbal abuse as well. But there's a lot of back and forth going on here, and that could be a Sagittarius energy. Maybe she's Sagittarius with air in her chart, or she's an air sign with Sagittarius very heavily in her chart as it is upright. It could be someone who's been very hurt or scorned in the past and looking for a higher love. But there are arrows of love going on here. Or just at least a lot of exchange going back and forth. And your Capricorn over here, there could be another earth sign over there too, unless that's you. This could be someone with heavily Pisces in their chart as well, but it is coming up as how you see yourself as a Capricorn. The Page of Swords. Page of Swords is coming up for you to look closely at their sword, because there's a crown on it here. And you don't see the top of their sword in this picture. They're not showing the point, right? It's a small message or an immature message, and they're not getting to the point. It's not even on the page. So this is coming out prior to the fact to get their point across, and then just like a summary afterward. And summary is coming up as the summer. So getting to the point of taking the crown off. And that can represent stepping down from something, graduating, but also being dethroned, or awakening and opening up your crown by August or by the summer. Or that you have to figure out what you're going to do by then if you want to book a vacation. So perhaps presenting an achievement, whether it's graduation or something else, to a family that needs to, again, this could be spending money on vacation, or needs to invest in a college for you to go to after you graduate from high school. Or this could also be presenting the truth to a dysfunctional family, business, or community. Or this could be the legacy and receiving an inheritance and receiving all the information of the payouts kind of thing. And then we have the King of Wands reversed. And this could be somebody asking for information, perhaps from a financial advisor, or to get the whole truth. I mean, the King of Wands reversed may be sick and tired of dealing with this stuff. Or he can be, kind of physically abusive and scream a lot. But in a more physical way, you get more intimidated by him. And these two, the Page of Swords here can be this Queen of Swords reversed, and the Page of Wands is the King of Wands reversed. And these could be siblings challenged by each other. One more by their words and one more by their physical prowess or actions in that respect. Let's see how those two cards come up in the other deck. The challenge being the Page of Wands. And he's coming up as Aries energy, or being freed. The challenge here for you, Capricorn, is freeing the Page of Wands. That could be freeing your inner fire too, right? Your inner lion type of energy. But we also have Aries here. Freeing themselves from frustration, from physical abuse or sexual abuse. Freeing themselves from a lack of inspiration here, or a creative block. Or wondering about sharing or settling. Perhaps not completely trusting someone and wanting more information. Or just finally being freed from having to share with someone, or freed from a payout or settlement that you need to take care of, or having to be so charitable to other people here. And then we have the Six of Pentacles again here crowning. Six of Pentacles crowning for Capricorn. We have the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So this energy of rushing back to save the day, taking call for work here, while working like an assembly line, having to run back and take care of other people here too. It's like, non-stop stuff, When they're not working, they're running, or they're working out, or they're trying to get other people to get up and go to try to inspire other people. And then we have the Empress, who's just sitting pretty. So again, this could be someone seeing themselves as the one who has to be the one who gives all the time to everybody else. Everybody else wants something from them, and they need to be charitable to everybody. But yet they're working here, and then where is everybody when they have to go take call or go back and fix something or help somebody when there's still work to be done here? And the Empress just sits there, perhaps barking out orders. She is upright, so she could be the matriarch of the family. She could be someone who's pregnant, and this is you trying to earn extra money, for when the baby comes. Or just maybe your mother lives with you and you have to take care of your mother in addition to your family. The Five of Pentacles is the Hangman upright. This is that energy of hanging out to see new perspectives. As we have the two lovers out in the cold kind of energy there, and this Page of Wands is upright. They're inspired. So after seeing new perspectives or hanging out a bit, finding that they find new inspiration, or perhaps want to ask someone out, or really curious about something new here that they want to try, even though they don't have much. Or this could be after healing from an injury or an illness and resting or taking it easy, all of a sudden they're excited again to connect. Receiving a love offer, or excited to receive some love, perhaps from, I don't know if this is a group or not, because it is coming from the Two of Cups right here, but it seems that the Two of Cups is a block, that the Three of Cups is easier for you, more viable for you. But this is in the past, and this is now. So this could be a Pisces or Capricorn, or this fire energy, whether it's Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, receiving a lot of love from a group or friends, family, or a small group who inspires them because they're always happy or celebrating, or just joyful, positive people, and wanting to be around more of that. Is there anybody there? So it's like receiving the love from this Three of Cups group as opposed to this Five of Wands group that's reversed. Or maybe they're sore losers. Or maybe they are the losers, right? Here's the winners and here's the losers. And the winners are offering love to the Page of Wands over here, who may have his ego going right here, right? Because the winners picked me. And that can be in school too, right? Where, which side do you want to get picked by? And there's the Page of Swords. So this is all about these two guys right here. And these could be grown brothers or sister and brother. And this could be two siblings, right? Where like the cool people are offering love to the Page of Wands and not the Page of Swords, but they're both upright here. They may have lost or being a sore loser, but they're both upright and they're stepping up to the plate trying to communicate. But the Page of Wands is inspired by, maybe they're inspired to come together with the Page of Swords, even though they lost a competition. Maybe that doesn't mean anything to them. This could also be someone who doesn't like conflict, and they like that. They like to have joy and fun. So again, the two lovers out in the cold together. Or like they feel like no matter what they have, they'll always be happy as long as they have each other. You see yourself here as that hanging man, seeing new perspectives, which is right here. Capricorn. And the sunshine. And your whole head is the sunshine here. And normally this card, when it's upright, is this way, but in this deck it doesn't look right to me, so I always put it this way because they're all upright. But it just happens to be upright for a reason here, because apparently, Capricorn, you're very sunshiny. Maybe you come off as very childlike, which is contagious, is the word I'm getting. Right? Very successful with a good reputation, always bringing good news and leading the way, like the one on the white horse. And there's also childlike energy, Leo energy. That could be ego energy too, but it's coming up in a positive way. But again, one who faces their fears and is not afraid of confrontation. And this again, you could be the more fiery energy here, facing the Page of Swords or air energy there, who looks like the enemy or the fears that you hold. And this one unafraid of approaching them. And again, these could be two siblings, two friends, or opponents. But they like each other, right? They're very different, but very attracted to each other. Perhaps they want to pair up, to perform, to work, to juggle, to have fun together. Again, there's very childlike energy here, wanting to partner up, or feeling like it would just be more fun to hang out and work together as well. I'm feeling like this is the performer, the Page of Swords, and this one likes to watch. They're really supportive. They always give them this really positive feedback. And then we have the Chariot over here for Capricorn. Feeling like there's no options, or somebody picked a new path, but then they couldn't implement it, and that could be due to the COVID stuff over the past few years. But coming full circle, finally completing something, whether it's school or something else, coming full circle, or laying out in the pool, hanging out in the neighborhood, marching to the beat of their own drum. There's definitely Pisces and Cancer energies there. This could be going on vacation, whether vacation to just hang out in the pool at home or to go somewhere. But it looks like a new path you weren't able to implement, so maybe you're just hanging out in the pool instead right now, which is fine with you. And again, someone who always makes the best of a situation, even if it's not going their way. The Chariot is upright, so there is movement here, whether it's moving, travel. I think that this may have been before, where you couldn't implement a path, but you found other ways of being happy instead, which is now manifesting the bold movement that you wanted initially. And again, here's the Two of Pentacles. So instead of the Two of Wands, focusing on the Two of Pentacles that was working well for you, which then brings you better results. People may see you as a forceful energy, right? Very powerful, like able to move mountains. You may see yourself as more someone who just likes to see new perspectives before doing something or deciding on something. And I'm getting the sunny side. You're always the sunny side. You want to see the sunny side, but people see you as a powerful mode of change. Like you are the vehicle of huge change. And then the Two of Cups here. Not seeing eye to eye or at a distance. And if you have a car now, there's no excuse. All right, this is the Wounded Warrior. The block here is a disconnect. The Wounded Warrior feeling left behind, or still licking their wounds from when they got really hurt. Regarding a family who's really unhappy with them, or not being able to find emotional fulfillment with the family, being distant or apart from them, or just not being able to see the same way, right? Being the black sheep of the family. And then here's this offer coming from the Ten of Cups reversed, perhaps ending a cycle, an emotional cycle that's way overdue to be done. And some positive energy here of offering new time, money, and energy, or just a new year, right? A fresh new start, or offering something big, right? To bring them out of their sleep, I want to say sleeplessness, maybe it is, but it's like waking up Sleeping Beauty, like make like an offer that's too good to refuse, that they'll have to come out of their coffin, so to speak, right? Waking up the dead, so to speak. I'm going to keep these in though. This could be also paying for a funeral service if there's been some grief here in the family because somebody was lost. Right, this could be an unhappy family offering to pay the expenses for the funeral, and that's why the Ten of Cups is reversed. And then perhaps feeling very uncomfortable taking money from them, because there may have been big differences in views in the past, and it may be seen as conditions. So here we have the Sun. And it's like this beautiful energy, sunny and fun, lively and sweet, being seen as a trap. Or after, right, I was blind, but now I see. So someone, maybe you're the one who's been here before, and now you're this. So perhaps explaining your experience of life to somebody else who may not have experienced that yet. This also could be feeling like the sun, or a child, or a pet, or just vacation, whatever it is too good to be true. It's a trap. But now seeing that it's real. This is feeling defenseless to these energies coming in, whether it's an attack or feeling ganged up on, or having allergies and not being able to go outside. But this could just be the energies coming in from the sun, and feeling trapped because you feel so taken down by the rays coming in, the gamma rays coming in right now. But again, there's this sharing or settling out over here to expose everything. Or again, not agreeing with the group. And it can be about whatever you're exposing, or going on vacation and not being able to get on the same page with everybody else, and then feeling ganged up on, or you're not part of it, whether that's you or the person you're dealing with. And then we have the Knight of Swords here. We definitely have a wounded warrior over here who feels kind of alienated from the family, or just really hurt in a loss in the family. Like they can't get over it that easy. Like somebody just, Capricorn bounces right back and is able to be sunny. But this person perhaps never got over it. They have 9 wands. And perhaps you've been over it for 7 years and they're still not over it. Right? The loss of a family, perhaps. So the Knight of Swords. And there's that Ace of Pentacles again. This could be receiving some kind of settlement for wrongful death. That's been coming up a lot this week. But I'm getting like a 9/11 thing. I don't know if something comes out where the people who are affected by that get some kind of payout. Or again, someone's offering to pay for a funeral expense, or paying that so somebody could take a rest or go on vacation or go on a retreat. The Knight of Swords, messenger of truth, or knight in shining armor, or the slave driver over here taking a rest. Or perhaps they received money from the Empress to take a rest, and now because they're well rested, they were able, as the Knight of Swords, to get back to their old slave driver self again. Or maybe they're working on a ski slope, clearing the fields. Or that, the Knight of Swords could just be the messenger, right? The messenger of truth, the knight in shining armor coming in. Now that they've been recharged, they're getting back to their old self again, finally. So again, they may be very uncomfortable dealing with emotions around this unhappiness of the Ten of Cups family. But finally getting past something that took a long time to get over. And then we have the Hermit reversed, all right? So perhaps someone who had Alzheimer's or took a long time to pass, right, because they had Alzheimer's or dementia. This could be someone just going crazy, over isolating, coming out. This can also be, you know, perhaps a doctor, a professional that you don't trust. Or somebody with Virgo in their chart. But again, coming out about a death or a payoff, or being uncomfortable dealing with emotions regarding with mind issues or over isolation or a parent. And then the High Priestess over here. So she may be, you know, the secret keeper, the one who's keeping the records, and then she's offering some paperwork or the truth, perhaps if someone's asking or someone's paying for their medical records to research, right? This could be a nurse. High Priestess. All right, so destined to school the goose, or for the goose to get schooled. We have the Sphinx over here, and this is destiny, high vibration, Libra energy for me. And then the King of Pentacles reversed. And again, that could be Capricorn, who is either not in their integrity, right, being all about the money, or this is someone who lost money, power, and independence recently. You know, that could be this Hermit here, who or lost their mind or became very unstable for whatever reason, right? Because when they got new information, it really knocked them for a loop. Maybe they received clarity, but it also made them feel very uncomfortable. And there's Libra upright and Virgo reversed there. And again, the need to, and then implementing a plan on investing what they've reaped here, you know, the fruit of their labor. What do they want to do with it? Are they going to invest it, go back to work, spend it, give it? What are they doing with it? And does this King of Pentacles, is he reversed because he has to give 7 Pentacles to pay for medical records or for some kind of investigation? This could be services as well, or needing someone to come to the house for services, you know, for healing services, things like that. Or even this could be, you know, services online. So let's see what else came up for you, Capricorn. Wow, we're an hour already. Some of these reads go so long. All right, I'm going to put the eggs back together again, just so they're out of the way here. I don't want to forget that they were out there like that, though. The High Priestess is coming up with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is upright. Secret Keeper, the Psychic, the Nurse, or the Aide. That could be Pisces or Virgo energy as well, with Sagittarius over here. And again, we have Libra here as well with the Knight of Swords. Coming in to save the day. And again, the Knight of Wands over here is going back to the past. And that could be getting called in to have to go back to work. To go back to work, right? To Atlas, the weight of the world, working out, or the need to lose weight. Perhaps jogging or working out here. Maybe someone's obsessed about their calves or the size of them. This could be someone who is obsessed with working out or obsessed with work or taking call to make more money in overtime. And this could be a nurse, right? Caregiver. Or this is the person watching them do this. And then we have the Ten of Cups family, which is reversed right here. So this is the, you have two tens in a row. There's an ending of a cycle here of a lack of emotional fulfillment here. Or perhaps a cycle that was due to be over a long time ago, but there's somebody who still wasn't over it, and now perhaps they are getting over it. So they're able to end an emotional cycle or something that was a burden for a long, long time. And whatever's happening now is destined. If someone's getting schooled, the golden goose is getting schooled now. Maybe they had their way for too long, and now it's time to pay the dues or pay the piper or keep things in check. Make sure the kids stick to their books or their open book test. And again, there's Libra energy and Sag there. And again, the juggling act here. Performing to keep people distracted from their worries. A street vendor, perhaps. Doing the same things over and over again, or just, keeping the crowds happy, or just the daily grind. Right? This is someone trying to keep them disciplined to do what's best for them, just some stability or balance in their life. And again, that's the Four of Pentacles is the Scrooge in this deck. It's not always Scroogey energy. Sometimes it's just saving or being practical because you don't have a lot of money to spend. But here is the Scrooge, he's hoarding down here. He's holding on to something. He's got a bag behind him. And he's scared to let go of it. So we're juggling still too. This could be someone who's still fighting with the ex, or the child, right, the golden child, who needs to be kept in check. This could be a whistleblower as well. This could be someone getting in trouble at school. And again, Scrooge. And this could be arousal as well. Getting off on the money as opposed to the sex. And then here is the Fool. Taking a leap of faith. Have Four of Pentacles come up yet? I don't think it did. So let's clarify a little bit here. The Knight of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Right, going back to work. Or Atlas, the Knight of Cups reversed. This is someone who's jealous or feeling rejected, or the schmoozer, right? Who gives lots of love, but they don't mean it. It's like that salesperson, right? This is the cheater of emotions, right? Someone who plays on your emotions. And it could just be a moody child as well. But it's coming up with the Knight of Wands who's upright. So he looks perfect, right? Could be a sexy person. But this is what's coming up in their energy, right? As the man who can do it all. But there's something off over here. Or is this the High Priestess over here as this water energy? High Priestess is upright though over here. So maybe she is upright, but maybe they don't trust that she's upright. Maybe this is his perspective of the High Priestess over here. But remember, the High Priestess and the Magician go really well together. And maybe he thinks it's too good to be true. And then we have the Emperor who could be stepping down or abusing their power. One or the other. Or maybe he's just not doing well right now. Right? There could be some jealousy around the Magician. Perhaps this person's taking over for the Emperor who's stepping down, right? The young one who's got all the new tools. And what's the Ten of Cups reversed all about? The Six of Cups. So there's an unhappy family about a soulmate connection, or perhaps two children being really happy with each other, getting along. Now they don't need the parents, so to speak, right? So someone feels left out. So it's either two soulmates and the family's mad about that. Either way, there's an unhappy family or the ending to an emotional cycle. This could be the Emperor reversed, feeling bad about a soulmate or their children who are now getting along really well. There could be a pet involved as well, or just trying to tame their inner beast and not freak out, right? Being more loving or calm. Maybe when they were growing up, the way was, like a nun disciplining and, wrapping your knuckles. Maybe that's the way they were raised, and you just don't do that, right? You don't hurt people. So there might be that kind of energy coming up here. And again, someone getting aroused by having power over others or keeping them in check, having control over them, controlling their money. And then the fool who's free, right? This is like that child who's saying, well, that might be your way of being, but it's not mine, so I'll take off if you don't like it, then I won't put up with it, right? Which is the way the kids are now. They won't put up with any crap. So here we have the arousal of the gold coin. And again, we start out with that gold coin energy. And here is the death card, the change, the dark night of the soul. Scorpio energy walking right over the priest and the kids, whether they like it or not. Right? There could be a father who passed over here, or a pastor, I'm getting. And this person's walking right over them because perhaps they abused them when they were young. And they're pleading with them, please stay, but they don't believe in what they preach. And now the kids are programmed to believe what they say. And this could be their father, walking right past them. And it could be literally their father, like a priest father as well, or their pastor leaving the church. And I'm getting the death card, the dark night, the grim reaper, as the Sphinx over here, keeping the golden child in check. And see, here we have the Scorpio Taurus energy axis at play, right? Taurus is in the north node right now, and Scorpio is in the south node here. But it's like underground stuff is bubbling up to knock Taurus for a loop at the moment. And this could be, that the old ways aren't going to work anymore. This is the new ways of doing things, thinking outside of the box. And Scorpio is sitting here reminding Taurus of that. Your period of president is almost over because Taurus is out of the north node in July. And this was destined to happen, right? So it's like Scorpio's coming in to give Taurus the boot. And the boot's been coming up all week too. Perhaps they're getting a charge out of this. And this could be someone who abused them, right? Knocking someone out of power. All right, final judgment here, right? So someone who was aroused, this could be the whistleblower and the person who abused them, right? Calling them out, waking up the dead, the big wake-up call here. The trumpets, the Red Cross comes up as well. There's this Gabriel energy as well, that Mercury Gabriel energy of God's messenger, and dealing with the devil here, right? Calling out the devil, and the devil raising their hand here. Oh God. So there's a lot of major arcana right here describing all of this, right? Because we have Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, and Aquarius there for me. Again, calling out the devil, calling out a tainted religious leader or an establishment leader. And this energy is not going to take it. The Aquarius and Scorpio energy, taking down the tainted old leaders and the devil, right? The ball and chain that has taken advantage of them for too long. And again, then we have the Four of Pentacles. Let's see. The King of Swords is reversed here. And he could be an abuser. He could be a liar. He could be verbally abusive. Or he's just really negative in himself, right? Negative self-talk. He's negative all the time. Or just quiet, went silent. But the worst is now over. with the Queen of Pentacles, who's upright here. And she's in the underlying energy, which could be you, Capricorn. So it could be Capricorn versus an ex or something like that, which could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy over here. And there's the Scrooge energy is coming up there. I just want to see if that Four of Pentacles is upright or reversed in this underlying energy. Let's see here. Did it come out already? Nope, it's upright. So it is a person being Scroogey, refusing to put out. And I don't think they just have Four Pentacles, because in this card, there's bags behind them. He's hoarding money or he's hiding it. So he's hiding gold. He's hiding the gold coin. But the worst is over between the King of Swords reversed and the Queen of Pentacles Capricorn. And again, here, the devil is Capricorn energy. So this could be an announcement in Capricorn's favor. So it's not in Taurus's favor if there is a Taurus involved. But this could be a divorce for sure, where the Capricorn is either called out or the announcement is in favor of Capricorn, who is upright here when the King of Swords is reversed. And then we have the Fool, who's now finally free to leave with their loyal friend if they want. And that could be a child, a pet, a new lover, you know, any of that kind of stuff could be coming up. The Fool is upright and finding peace at last. And there's the Knight of Pentacles, the loyal, humble servant coming to call, perhaps to pay their respects or to offer their services to help. So again, finding peace, perhaps away from the job or work. Or this is now Capricorn, after finding peace and vacation, perhaps going to work or helping or getting down to work, perhaps to fix up a place. And here's someone running away at night, or running away or stealing from, lying, cheating, or stealing from a Cancer Queen of Cups over here. This also could be the Knight of Pentacles sending out a PI to get information or steal some property or intellectual property from the Queen of Cups. Or wanting to pick their brain. Okay, because this could be about work. I don't know if they're having it. They're both upright. And they could be just like, you know, calling or coming over and saying, do you have a few minutes where I could just pick your brain or get some information from you? Or can I borrow something from you? But make sure you return it because I need it or I love that. And this could be going into this finding peace over here. They need this information to wrap things up. It could be a court case or a divorce, because we do have justice here. The Fool is free. Justice is here. We have, again, there's that Seven of Swords again. Someone feeling guilt or shame. And that could be Libra as well right there. So we could have a Gemini or Libra, but there's Aquarius there too. So really any air sign. And and Cancer's coming up again. So someone feeling guilty about a romance or about some kind of deception. Again, someone up in arms regarding the dogs who are confused. Like at the full moon, instead of barking at the full moon or howling, they're confused. You got a long read, Capricorn. I'm not sure why yours is so significant right now. Again, this is coming up the same way it came up in the other decks. So there's definitely a romance with this Queen of Cups or a Cancer Queen of Cups, and someone feeling guilty about the way they treated them or what they did, or information they took that they never returned. And then the home, the union here, and a higher love. There's Sagittarius energy here too. And again, peace of mind, but this was coming up reversed, right? Getting new information. Where is that one? The Seven of Swords is perhaps a student or someone starting something new, right? Trying to manifest something new or get a new project or a new business off the ground. And someone's feeling guilty about something. Offering an invitation or an opportunity to the Queen of Wands reversed, who may not be able to sleep very well or is stressed out. Who is the Justice card? What's that relating to? That's relating to Scrooge, or somebody holding on or saving, not having a lot right now. Now this card doesn't look so Scroogey. This one could just be someone being very practical. But there's a lot of energetic back and forth here, or the arrows of love regarding a home or union, celebration here. Someone could be getting an invite to a celebration or a graduation, a marriage. And that's coming up for the Justice card. What else was underneath that? After the Justice card was the Moon? Nope. I guess that was the Seven of Swords after that. So the Justice is coming up with that. And then there's some depression or arrogance here at the workplace or the school place. And again, that could be some kind of graduation or some kind of honoring here. And why the Queen of Cups at home? Being patient, or is she losing? The Temperance card's up right here. The Queen of Cups at home, being patient or in a higher love with new information or clarity here. Perhaps about the King of Cups and a divorce. And the Lover's now out in the cold. And again, this could be someone who had an affair and now they're divorced, and this is him and his new lover. That could be coming out. And dissatisfied emotionally. Okay, there could be some verbal abuse there, or silent treatment, or cutting someone out. And that could be two children who aren't talking, or who are dissatisfied with the situation in a divorce, or a breakup, or a lack of affection here. Separation, heartbreak, disappointment, or just stress. And then the Tower comes in here regarding the past. What really happened? I'm getting, what's the tagline? Or the show? What is it? It's the energy too. If there is a divorce or separation, it's like suddenly it's all in the past, and it's really weird for the kids. That may be hard for them to adjust. Or again, this could be a new relationship that's not doing so well, or they're not happy with the situation. So we've gone a long time. Right? Let me just pull one. It's 11818. 1818. A lot of Moon energy or Cancer energy there for Capricorn, which is your access. 18 and 18. Perhaps you have 18-year-olds. So this is from the Lover's Oracle, just to wrap things up. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. 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 Lover's Oracle. April to May 2023. It says, wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So even if it's getting into a new relationship or one you just got out of, you know, maybe you were in a marriage for 20 or 30 or 40 years. So just, even though maybe you hate them now, but still honor what was, right? So maybe you need to wait or give space to something before going on to something new. We have power in the underlying energy. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. So don't be afraid, like, to be still in a situation that you may not have control of, because you always have the power to walk away. Okay? So there you go, Capricorn. Remember your water, your rest, your joy, your nature. Rise and be love, love and rise. Remember to breathe. I was just getting it's all a disguise for someone. So anyway, rise and be love, guys.